Coffee time. Did I say bye-bye to my money? Oh, that's the other thing that we have to talk about. One more thing. I saw this super late last night. And so like I kept forgetting about it because I saw it like right before bed. So like I saw it, went, oh my God, yay. And then went to sleep and like, then I woke up and I didn't even remember it was a thing. But it is a thing, and it is a new Sora figure. Oh my God, and he's in a cool pose. So happy. I'm so happy. Look at this. Oh my God, I hope they do other characters. This just got announced last night. FORM-ISM, which is pretty cool because that is not a like a line of figures that they've done before, like Bring Arts and Play Arts Kai and Static Arts. There's like in Nendroids and Pop-Up Parade, though Kingdom Hearts hasn't had Pop-Up Parades, but there's like these different lines of figures, some of them by different companies, some of them by the same company, but different lines of figures, different styles of figures. This FORM-ISM is rather new. They've mostly done Nier statues so far, and I think they did one or two others, like one character from one or two other series, but they did a whole bunch of Nier ones, and so now they're doing Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, this just got announced. It is up most places. I've already seen it listed for pre-order. I pre-ordered mine from AmiAmi, which is my favorite place to pre-order Japanese figures from. And so yeah, it's so pretty. I love the pose. Oh my God, I love like the crown base is so cool. It is a 23 centimeter tall figure, which is about 9 inches. So do I have I don't think I have my ruler within reach, but it's what's 9 inches, like that, something like that. So it's not like an amiibo, I was kind of expecting it to be like amiibo size. It's definitely bigger than that. Yeah, it's I think it's with the exchange rate, it's about $45. With the US dollars, with the exchange rate, I think it's like 6,800 yen or something retail. The exchange rate is definitely still in our favor here in the US, so it makes it even cheaper. Yep, I pre-ordered him this morning from AmiAmi. It's scheduled to come out in March. It usually gets pushed back. Any release date, it's rare that a release date doesn't get pushed back nowadays for figures, but they are projecting it for March next year. We will get to the Shadow Heart eye candy very soon, Lilia. I saw your link to AmiAmi and I'm interested, but the to be determined shipping price is scary. Yes. AmiAmi doesn't charge you or tell you a shipping cost. You get to choose your shipping method, but it doesn't give you a cost until they have it and it's ready to be shipped to you, and that's when you do all the payment. So that is the one downside to AmiAmi. But it's a pretty standard for whatever shipping method, but it can change depending on like the size of the product. Most other sites will give you the shipping prices up front so you can choose your shipping. So if that's a concern, you can order it from other sites. Shop around and see what is the best for you. Absolutely. And some take your money right away. Some you don't have to pay until it's actually out. So yeah, shop around. There's tons of places that have him already listed, and so just shop around and see what is going to be the best one for you. Oh my God, Feus, I keep seeing the crown at the bottom as like a burst of energy, because that's what it looks like at first glance, right? Because of the action pose he's in, and then like you realize it's a crown. My brain, it's like one of those images that keeps changing. Like my brain, like every time I look up at him, I see it as a burst, but then when I look down at the base, I see it as a crown. It's one of those. It's so cool. It's such a cool design. What shipping method do I recommend? Are you in the US? Because some shipping methods aren't available in the US. Since COVID, they got shut down. I usually do the DHL personally. That is an express shipping, so it's going to be more expensive. You can get the cheapest is surface mail, which is it comes by boat. That is the cheapest, but it can take up to 3 months to get to you. So it's how fast you want it, how how much you want to pay. It's usually not like I find on average it's usually like double the price, the 2 to 3 times the price for like the surface mail versus the express shipping. There used to be a really nice right in between. It was like an average of like time. It would take a couple weeks to get there, but it was like much cheaper than express shipping. I think it was called SHL. Unfortunately, COVID shut that whole shipping method to the US down, and it's still not available as far as I know. That's what I always used to use back in the day. So if you live in a country that has the SHL shipping available, that was always my favorite shipping method. But now I usually do the express. If it's something that I truly don't care when it gets here, it can get here in 2 years for all I care, as long as it gets here. I'll do the surface mail, especially if it's a bigger package that I don't need right now, because then that'll be extremely expensive if I do it the express shipping airmail. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. The only thing I'm sad is that it's not Cage 3, Sora. Cage 2 stuff just sells so well to this day, so they keep doing Cage 2 stuff. I'm so sad it's not Cage 3. So yeah, as far as the shipping method, you know what you can do? Is if you wanted to order it from a site like AmiAmi, and I've seen it for similar prices, different places, but like you could go to I will literally find all the places it's for sale, put it in my cart, I'll open them all in tabs, I'll put everything in my cart, I'll put in my address, I'll see what the shipping prices are, and then see which one's the cheapest. Like I'll literally I'll if I'm not sure where to buy something, and I want to get the best price, I'll do that. Yeah, EMS is also like I usually use DHL. I kind of trust them the most for the express shipping. That's Sora's wisdom form pose. So interesting that it's that pose and not and that outfit. I guess they just had a reference for that pose and they wanted a cool pose, right? It's so good. You're welcome, Kit Kats. Sorry, my explanations are all over the place. Autumn Saga, thank you. Hydrate. This will be your first Sora figure you've bought in 20. Oh my god! That's awesome. I know, it's amazing, right? Look how even like his shirt like comes up in the back, like it's so like dynamic, like the wrinkle of his pants are like his hood is coming up in the back, his necklace is coming out, like it's so dynamic, right? It's like he's in motion. God, this is what I've been wanting in Kingdom Hearts figures. I hope they do every character. I hope they do every character in this style. Like even his hair, look at his hair right here is like wind swept to the side a little bit because he's in motion. Like we don't get Kingdom Hearts figures like this. This is so cool. Like we don't get figures like this. Like I literally complained on stream recently that most Kingdom Hearts statues are just like them standing there. Like, and there's nothing dynamic or exciting about their pose. Like there are some, and that's why I like the formation arts line and the static arts line, the bigger static arts, because they're a more dynamic pose. Well, the Sora is really dynamic. This one right here, this Sora, it's like it's a super like he's jumping up into the air and like, like it's so cute. And some of the formation arts are like that, but like so many of the others are just like these boring poses we've seen a million times. So to, or this one, this is the other static arts figure, which is fine, which is cute. I love the star. I love that it's like his leg is up and like this is, he's just standing there, but it's not just him standing there on two legs with his keyblade over his shoulder. Like that's like the standard Sora pose, right? And like we have so many figures like that. So to get something like this, like I was literally in a toy store yesterday and looking at anime figures, and there was like Genshin figures and stuff, and they're in like these awesome poses, and they're so cute, and there's these cute bases, and like they're in motion, right? And I was literally yesterday, I manifested this, y'all. Literally yesterday, I was at the toy store and looking at these other figures from these other series that were in these dynamic action poses. And I'm like, why don't we get Kingdom Hearts figures like that? Why? It's like, why are they all so boring? Why don't we get cool poses, cool action stuff? And then I came home and saw this was coming out. Like, I manifested this, y'all. I manifested it. Now I need to manifest more characters. Please release every character. I will buy them all. And he's cheap, relatively cheap. Like 44 bucks. Now, granted, that's with the exchange rate. But like, this is awesome. This excites me so much. This excites me so much. You know what? What this immediately reminded me of? This immediately reminded me of the Missing Link statues. The Missing Link statues are similar to this, where they're in action poses and there's some kind of effect, like at coming off of the base. It makes me wonder if this is supposed to kind of be, if they've planned this in conjunction with Missing Link, because I've been wondering that. The Missing Link, the statues that you collect of the characters in the game very much look like figures. They look like the Formation Arts figures. So yeah, I wonder if there's going to be more of these and if it's meant to kind of be in conjunction with Missing Link. I think that'd be amazing.